Ai vitu zimegeuka turn around very fast sana.
So you went home, you went to look for greener pasture.
Yeah.
But the time you are coming back, your wife has changed.
She has changed, totally changed.
How did she change? Maybe how she used to communicate to you, or how did she change? Hello guys, this is Dennis Suberi and this is Dennis Suberi online TV show. And today I'm somewhere in Coast Region. And in Coast Region it is very hot, and people are not supposed to be wearing like jackets like the way you see me now. But currently it's very cold. And when you see me now, I have a cup of tea. I'm taking it around the evening. Hiyo ni kujipatia joto kidogo. Wale watu wanajua Mombasa, kwa sababu Mombasa kuna joto sana. Na watu wakija wanavaa vest, wanavaa nguo light, lakini kwa leo kuna huu msimu ni msimu wa baridi. So watu walikuwa na story fulani. You know, there are some stories that we know in our localities and our societies that when you hear a different perspective of it, inakuwa ni kama ni kitu cha ajabu mwenye unapata. So I heard a story that somebody normally in our culture and in our own understanding, we know that when you are going to pay like bride price and stories of dowry, you are going to pay to get a woman, and or you are going to pay to legalize your marriage with a certain woman that you go to need to marry to become your wife. But there is a story that I have that someone is here to pay dowry, so a bride price for the children. So I wanted to understand how does it become, how does it arrive to that point, ikiwa kama ni tofauti na ile desturi na mila zinazonazo. So today I have someone that will need to share this story. Ndio tujue, if you are new to the channel, you subscribe, and of course you like the video, subscribe and share. So in this story nataka nimkaribishe jamaa mwenye tuko naye hapa atupigie story atuambie. So sijui ndugu yangu, this guy is called Major. Why Major? Why the name Major?
The name Major. Okay, my official name is Duncan Maina Modoni. Now this name Maina. Minor sounds like minor. So Major is the inverse of minor. Instead of minor, it becomes major.
So kwa sababu unaitwa Maina, Maina inamaanisha kitu kidogo. In English minor means something.
Yeah, minor in English means something small.
So you tried now to play with the name, you become Major.
Yeah, I just reversed the name Minor because minor seems like something small, but personally I'm not something small. I'm something big. So that's why I call myself Major. Yeah.
So that's how you call yourself Major.
That's how it came about. Initially I used to sing in the choir, and in choir we have about keys, major keys, minor keys. Now music in minor keys doesn't sound good, but music in major keys is very nice and good to the ear. So it just cooperated from there. Major.
Nice one. It's a nice story. It's a nice story.
Thank you.
How you arrived to your name. So there is a story that you told me earlier on. You had a wife.
Yeah, I had a wife.
And how was it? What happened? You can give us a brief story of how you
give you a brief story. Okay, I was married, but I was not married officially. Neither traditionally, nor according to the ile DC ile tunakuwa DC na kwa certificate, no. Ile tu tulikuwa tunaishi kama mke na mume. I had not gone to the parents, but I had introduced her to my family. So my family knew I was married, I had a wife, and by God's chance we had a baby. Now in between there, we had some misunderstandings, some quarrels, so the marriage did not work. Now that the marriage did not work, we ended up separating. Now that we were not married officially, you cannot call it divorce. You were just living as a husband and a wife. It was not a come stay. You were married but not officially. So now that we were separated, I could not leave my baby like that. We had communication between me and the baby through the grandmother. Now by the time we were separating, the baby was very young, 9 months. So time went by. We were still communicating with the baby. She was 1 year old, 2 years old. Until now, the other day, she turned 4 years. Now she insisted that she wants to talk to the dad, she wants to know the dad, she wants to see the dad. And there I was. I did not give up. I went to the mother-in-law. Then it was the first encounter my baby had with me, because she had not seen me since.
So you're saying you are married,
yeah,
and you are living as a husband and wife.
Yeah.
The way it normally happens.
Yeah, the way it normally happens.
But you didn't now officiate the marriage.
You have not officiated the marriage.
Did you maybe visit the parents Uganda ukajulikana kwamba unaishi na mtoto wa watu?
Sikwenda. Meru ni mbali bro. Meru ni mbali. Meru ni mbali.
Sasa bro ulikuwa kidogo umeiba mtoto wa
watu. Nimeiba sababu kuna shangazi yake huku, the sister to the mother. And she knew that we were living together as a husband and wife. Yeah, so neither two nilikuwa sijaenda nyumbani kujitambulisha, but the sister to the mother knew that. Ambaye ni mama yake mdogo. So alikuwa anajua, even the cousins used to come and visit. So it was not something that it was illegally that much. My family knew her and they were comfortable with her. Yeah, I had introduced her to my side of the family. It's only that I had not gone to her side of the family.
So you're saying your hometown is very far from where we are, and currently we are in. Where is your home?
My home is in Nakuru.
Nakuru.
Yeah, Nakuru Elementary.
Maybe the aunt of your wife now that you are talking about, who was around there. Alikuja labda mkaketi naye mkajulisha kwamba yeye ndo akawa anajua kwamba unaishi na aunti yake mtoto wako?
No, hakuja. Ni sisi ndo tulienda mimi na wife, introduce kwa aunti yake, and this is my aunt, the sister to my mother. She's the younger sister to my mother. And then she told her aunt, okay, this is Major, he's my husband. So we are living together.
You raise your voice.
Yeah, this is Major and he's my husband. We are currently living together and he works as a boda. So that story didn't haikumfurahisha ile aunti yake sana. So alimwambia tu, mbona tu leo na boda, akamwambia wewe ndo nimependa, wewe ndo nimependezewa na yeye.
So aunti yake hakupenda kwa sababu ulikuwa boda.
Okay, si hakupenda as such, lakini alikuwa she could do nothing about it. Because kama sana alikuwa make up her mind na alikuwa decide. So hata kama haikumpendezea, all in all ilikuwa tu itabidi akubali. Yeah, kwa sababu there's nothing she could do about it.
So when was it labda? Mliishi kwa miaka mingapi tuseme kwa ndoa?
Kwa ndoa tuliishi for around 2.5 years.
2.5 years. And you are blessed with one kid.
With one kid, one baby girl. Yeah.
Did you have any maybe squabbles in between the time that you were married and the time you got a child? Ama the squabbles began when you had a child?
Yeah, in between, we did not have much squabbles. We thought we like kidogo tu ya tuwaelewana kiasi. But now the squabbles ziliingia rasmi after the child.
When you got the first child,
after we got the first child, hapo ndio the problem iliingilia sasa. Because I had traveled to go home to look for greener pastures. Kwa nini nikapata kazi ya dereva. So niliporudi nikapata amebadilika sana. Hata nikimwambia kitu ni kama like, yani ni kama tu yani hataki kusikia namwambia. So nikamuuliza kwani nilikwenda nyumbani, what happened? Maana nimekupata uko tofauti sana, umebadilika sana. Sivyo nilivyokuacha. Hata nyumbani si kukaa sana. 1 month. Nikirudi napata vitu zimegeuka tena around very bad sana.
So you went home, you went to look for greener pasture.
Yeah.
But the time you are coming back, your wife has changed.
She has changed, totally changed.
How did she change? Maybe how she used to communicate to you, or how did she change?
No, she changed in a way that initially alikuwa tu alikuwa ni housewife, alikuwa na job, ni mtoka home. But niliporudi, mimi nikitoka nikaenda job, hata nilikuwa keja simpati. Naona na yeye ni mama, ni mlezi, hapa na mtoto mdogo. So najaribu kuonesha wewe ni mlezi sasa, unafaa kukaa nyumbani utulie na mtoto, sababu hata bado mtoto ni mchanga, hafai tu kuexposewa ovyo kwa mataka nje nini. Unafaa at least hata ikifika kama ni saa 10 na rudi nyumbani unatulia. Useke mtoto nje na masaa mbaya, pia hii baridi. So kumwonyesha hivyo ni kama like yeye anakuonesha ati ni kama hiyo story hata I make sense yani. Kuze anaona ni kama yeye ndio ako right au wrong. So tujaribu kumwonyesha kitu ABCD usifanye hivi na hivi na hivi. Yeye anakuta ni kama hata nimemwambia fanye sasa. She is now doing the right person.
So maybe did you get into the bottom of that and try to understand maybe what has happened after you left? Or you communicating maybe?
Yeah, I was communicating. Tulikuwa na communicate mpaka nimpigie nimjulie naendeleaje, mtoi akwaje. Ananiuliza unaendaje huko, ulipata job, ulipata gari. I'm sure bado tu tuna hustle huko, hata na kwa gari huko bado sijapata keja. Unajua tu maisha hustle vile vile. Sasa mimi na sympathize na nini. Ananiambia sasa mimi hata nafurahi tu nirudi nije nichapele kazi ya bodani kwa nafanya. But I'm sure bado kuna matumaini. Sikufa moyo. Milango itafunguka. So niliporudi nikakuta kumbe ni mabeshi ndio wamembadilisha. Nilipata na mabeshi wamemfundisha.
Oh,
so mabeshi ndio walimfundisha vitu nyingi zinazomsaidia.
So like you came to realize what has changed her bad company.
Yeah, bad company.
Maybe she got bad friends who now are advising her maybe on a negative point.
Yeah, unajua hapa ni mtu hapa. Na watu wapo wanaishi lifestyle tofauti. So she got into company au mademo kutoka sponsor na demo kutoka wazungu. So it's like walikuwa wanamuonyesha sasa wewe unakaa hapa na umsi wa boda atakusaidia nini? Umsi wa boda ni hewa hapa. So she wanted too much freedom. Ambayo mimi kwangu ilikuwa haipata hiyo too much freedom. Hata kama brother mimi najua hiyo. Lazima kiasi tuwe na some limits.
There's some discipline, a wife.
Yeah, as a wife.
And some people outside there.
Yeah.
So these friends that you're talking about who maybe influenced your wife, did you get to meet one friend?
Yeah, of course I know them.
Were the friends people from around?
Just neighbors in the neighborhood there.
Neighbors?
Yeah, they were neighbors. Some of them were just my old friends. Most of them were ladies. It's only that maybe all vile were from mtu wa mbali na walikuwa tu within. So it's like they were just trying to haribu ndoto yangu. But all in all, okay, they succeeded.
They didn't succeed, maybe.
According to them, they succeeded.
They succeeded because now you're not together.
Yeah, we are not together.
Or it's something maybe out of jealousy.
Yeah, maybe something out of jealousy. You can call it jealousy. Maybe let's use just for the lack of a better word. Yeah.
Jealousy.
Yeah.
So after now you talk to your wife, before now reaching a point that you separate, and maybe you decide that everyone is going to live for him and herself. So how did she respond to your advice? Did you sit down and have a conversation?
Yeah, we sat down. We even called our parents.
Do you even call the external partners to come and even advise maybe that lady before you separate?
Yeah, my mother came and we sat down together with my wife. I told her about how my wife is behaving. And then my mother talked to her. She even told her because there were some cases that she was going to the beach on her own with some friends. And initially I used to take her to the beach every weekend, every Sunday. But now she reached to a point that she wants to go to the beach even during the weekdays, 3 days, 4 days, and she has a small baby. So my mother talked to her and asked her, see, your husband used to take you to the beach. Now, how comes that you don't want to wait until you go together with him to the beach? Now you are going on your own, you are going with your friends, you just go there without even the consent of your husband. And then she was like, I've had mom, I'll change, I'll rectify on that. But days later, she just got back to the normal. Yeah.
So as I understand you, you are a church man.
Yeah,
Someone who is born again.
Yeah.
Did you involve maybe the clergy, the people from your church, maybe the clergy, the pastor, maybe involve them to?
I did not involve the clergy as such. We just there's a friend of mine who used to be a church secretary. I tried to be closer to her, and then I brought my wife closer to her. I used to take her for some services during the lunch hour service, and then they would sit together, share some stories, and then the secretary would try to advise her, but it was in vain. It was just falling on deaf ears.
So was she even coming to church?
Yeah, we used to come to the church. In fact, people were admiring us. We were the best couple. People were admiring us. They were like, this is the best couple I've seen. They come together on time. They sit together. They are ordered. Yeah, even they used to admire us. It's just that they did not get a point to ask us. They just asked us in parables. Okay, what is the relation between the two of you? Are you brothers and sisters? Are you husband and wife? Because we didn't have a marriage in church, so they were not understanding if you are brothers, you are sisters. Yeah, it was kind of like complicated.
You know, people when they live together for a long time, they say when you're in marriage and you live for a long time, people now start to look alike. Unakuwa sasa kama mnafanana na bwana na bibi wanafanana, mnaitwa kama ndugu na dada.
But we have not stayed in a long time. Hatukuwa tumekaa kwa muda mrefu sana. It's only that tulikuwa yani okay. Sijui kama alikuwa anaficha kucha ama ni vipi, lakini tulikuwa yani hata tukitembea barabarani we are just together. Kama ni nguo tunamachisha. Yani we were the best couple. Sijui mimi ndio nitokezea watu hapo katikati.
Maybe what can you say that you love the most about your wife? What
I love most
and
about
if
my wife.
you've gotten the chance and if she gets a chance to watch this video, what can she take from you that you love about her?
What I love about her?
Yeah, most what you're proud of.
Okay. What I loved about my wife. First of all, she was a black beauty.
Black beauty.
Yeah.
Wait.
That one I loved about her. Second
beauty.
of all, she was a very black beauty. The second thing, she loved me. Then she loved me like. And she loved me for real. She loved me. She was not pretending. She loved me for real.
Pure love.
Pure love.
That is natural love.
Natural
Something
love.
that comes from the heart.
Yeah,
Not materialistic.
not materialistic. That one I can tell you for free. She loved me. True love. Not materialistic. I had nothing. I was just a Buddha rider. So she loved me from her heart. Another thing, she was a good wife material. Yeah, she was a good wife material. Because when it comes to cooking, she could cook the best. Coming to cleaning the house, she could clean the best. Coming to dressing, she could dress me and have the best. We were just smart, we were just neat. She was I can give her a tip.
Tell her something. If she can get to watch this video.
Want me to tell her something?
Yes. Tell
Like?
her tell
Something
her
like?
something.
Like what?
She needs to know that you love her. I don't love her anymore.
Okay, wherever she is, she knows very well that I loved her. Okay, for the moment I don't hate her, but I don't think she can back to be my wife. She knows very well.
You moved on.
I've not moved on, but I told her point blank. We have been up and down through many challenges, but I've been tolerating with you. But up to this moment, up to the point that it reached that we had to leave and separate one another, I just told her, you just follow your own life, I follow my own life. But up to date, she still talks to my friends. and tell them that she loved me. I know she loved me.
Oh, she do talk to your friends?
Yeah, she talked to my friends.
And she tells them that she still loves you?
She tells them that she still loves me. But she also tells them that she knows she cannot come back to me.
Why?
Because for the moment that we live together, there are things that we used to do, there are things that I used to tell her. And then, you know, the moment we stay with one another, you come to realize that if this somebody says things, then he means it. Get the point? Yeah.
So basically you can say it's the bad company that maybe destroyed the marriage.
Yeah, it is the bad company that destroyed her. Because we didn't have any quarrels. I can tell you, those companies are the ones that spoiled her. I just guess that they told her words that maybe didn't match with what she was expecting to hear from me. But between me and her, we didn't have any much quarrels. It's only that it reached a point and then I was just telling to avoid this, like chewing Miraa. She was chewing Miraa. And she had a small baby guy. Now I'm telling her, don't chew this Miraa and you are breastfeeding. You'll affect the baby. And then she's like, now what are you telling me? What is that? No, what are you telling me? What does it have to do with the baby? Yeah, now she got into, I'm telling you it's about bad company. They taught her how to chew Miraa. I don't know if she used to chew initially, but for the moment we lived together,
maybe drinking.
I had not seen. Yeah, she could even go to the bar and drink. I have not given her money to drink. So I wonder, like, where have she gotten the money to drink? You see the point? Yeah, so bad company spoiled good morals.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Bad company destroyed good morals.
Yeah.
So I get it that you had involved even your mother, the parents, to come and intervene.
Yeah.
So
not once, not twice.
Not once, not twice.
Yeah.
So what did your mother have to tell you? What was the advice from your mother now?
About what now? About me and
the marriage. To you now. After now, maybe when she began now all those dramas.
Yeah, my mother also gave up because now she had talked to her several times and then she was like, she's the wife, you go handle her the way you know her best. Yeah.
She could not listen to you anymore.
Okay, she could not listen to me and then it reached a point and then I also gave up. I told her now, you do what pleases you. Because I'm also a human being and I'm just breathing as you're breathing. And I have a heart. Don't make my heart become tired of you.
So what happened that made it to a point like you say, like I'm done with this. We are done with this, let us separate. Was it because maybe she was not listening to you and that you are tired? You cannot continue like living with someone that you cannot communicate well. You cannot sit down and discuss. You cannot talk something like a man in the house, and you cannot be respected. Was it what that have made you feel like now I'm done? Let it be.
Yeah, it reached a point that
Or
it was during
did she decide to move out?
Yeah, she decided to move out. It was early November, I think early November. It reached some point that in the morning we just had some quarrel. And then she told me that she's leaving. In fact, she chased me out of the house. She told me, leave, go to your place. Leave us alone, me and the baby. We don't need you anymore here. You just better leave and go to your place. And then now, because I didn't want some quarrels, I just decided to leave. And then when I came back during lunch hour, for lunch, I opened the house, and then I was like, what's happening? She had packed her luggages, all her luggages, together with the babies, and she had left. She had just left my luggage there. The house was just the way it was, but all her belongings were not present.
So you came back from work?
I came for lunch.
For lunch?
Yeah.
Only to be surprised to find like she's not there?
She's not there.
And she has not called you to tell you that
she
maybe
I'm leaving? It was now in the morning that we had quarreled. And then she told me, you leave and go to your place. Leave. I don't want to see you anymore here. Now because I didn't want the quarrel to grow into something bigger, I just decided to leave. only to come back at lunchtime and find she has packed and gone.
She has packed and left.
Yeah.
Maybe did you try to reach her on
I
phone?
did not try to reach her. I can tell you for free, I did not try to reach her. I just left it at that because I was also tired, and she is an adult, and she has decided to live on her own. I have not chased her, so I left it like that.
Up to now, you've never communicated from that day.
No, okay, that was the beginning of the story. Now that she left, and we stayed for almost a week, I had not called her to inquire where she is, but we just met in the town by, because she did not go to some place very far. She just went into the neighborhood. Those friends of hers that I was telling you that she used to be in company with them.
Maybe I can excuse you to
No.
wait, huh?
Just take on. Yeah.
So now, getting back to the elephant in the room now.
Yeah.
The baby mama now has left. Huh?
Yeah.
You're now alone. How did you pick now from there?
After she had left, just consoled myself. Okay, it came to me on a very big hit, but now because I was under pressure and I also needed some rest, so I just told myself that okay, maybe she'll ease off and then she'll come back and then we can talk about it. But I was not willing to go and look for her because it had reached a point that even I'm like, I had given up. I've talked to her over and over and over and she's not responding. So even the moment she decided to pack and leave, we're not quarreled about something big, we're just quarreled about money for shopping for the December holidays. Only that. And she decided to pack and leave. And it's not that I had denied to give her the money. I just told her, wait a little bit for around 2 weeks, and then I put some more effort, I'll give you the money for the shopping. But she was not willing to be patient. So she decided to pack and leave. Yeah, we had not even fighted, no. It was just about some small issues.
When was that?
That was early November.
November that
2018, no, 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
So when were you married? Like 2016?
Yeah, not 2016. We were married on 2015.
2015.
Yeah, 2015. 2015, around August. Yeah.
Almost went to 3 years.
Yeah, almost going to 3 years. We had lived for around 2.5 years. Yeah, I remember very well.
How maybe the friends, maybe the neighbors, like where you are living, the neighbors, did they tell you maybe where she has left to?
Okay, she just left and went to her auntie's place. She stayed there. But in between there's some story that I did not tell you in between there. Because after she left, she came back for revenge.
She came back for revenge?
Yeah, because after she left on her own and realized that I did not follow up on her, she was like, she saw it was like she had lost. So she came back for revenge. So she pretended and put me in the box that I should help her take the baby to the clinic, which we used to do together. And then after we had taken the baby for clinic, she just weaned herself in and came back to the house.
Oh, so after a while when she left,
yeah,
she realized that when you didn't bother to follow up, she decided to come back.
Yeah, she tried to find a way back.
She tried to find a way to come back.
Using the baby now.
She lured you now into taking the baby to the hospital.
Yeah.
Then how did she even find the place to where you were living?
She knew where I was living.
She came
we used to live together.
So she came while you were at home?
No, she just texted me, hello, tomorrow is the day for taking the baby to the clinic. Are you willing to take me for clinic? I told her, no problem. I'll take you to the clinic. And then we went for clinic. And then she was like, oh, the baby lost some earrings. If you have some money, can you buy for her? No problem. The earrings just cost 100 bob. I bought for her a pair. And then she was like, oh, you know these earrings are new and you have spirit, you have meditated spirit in your house. Maybe can I go wash them and then put on her? put her on. And then I was like, oh, it doesn't cost anything. This is the house keys. Take the spirit, manipulate the spirit, the earrings, and then put on. Then that's how she found her way back. She came into the house, she prepared lunch, and they ate with the baby. She even had some rest.
She came back and she started living there.
She came back and started living there.
So you said she came for a revenge. What revenge do you think that she came? Or how did it happen later?
Now later, after she had spent a day, she started quarreling with us. I was like, oh, I left and you have been very untidy in the house. Look at how the house is untidy. You pretended that you can live on your own. Now look how the house is looking like. And then I was like, this is my own house. If where you are living you are comfortable, you continue living there. Leave me alone. You left on your own and nobody chased you. So mind your own business. Leave alone what is happening here. Then she was like, yes, I left on my own and I can come back on my own. Yeah. She was like, I left on my own and I can come back on my own. Yeah. So I was like, you left on your own, nobody chased you. So now who do you want to come back for? And then she was like, no. If you are a man enough, then you could have married somebody else. Oh. You see? So I realized that this will grow into something big. So I just decided to quit.
So, like when she came back, she told you like she has decided not to come to live with you.
Yeah, she said that she left on her own and she can also come back on her own. Yeah. Because she's the one who decided to leave, now she can decide to come back. Get the point? So we spent a day there. She cooked some food. I did not eat the food. And then now that's where the quarrel began. Oh, I cooked for you some food. You did not eat. And there's not a day that you have slept hungry here. So there's somebody who is cooking for you. So it means that you cannot eat my food. You have somebody who is cooking for you. Or you think I can poison you with the food. That's why you did not eat the food. So too much stories. But I just kept cool. Now the next day she woke up. She started the same quarrels. And then I left for work. When I came back, she had left. And then I was like, hey, what is happening? She had gone with the friends. She had gone to a club, took some more beers, and then came back now home at 3 in the a.m.
3 a.m.
Very drunkard with the baby on her back. I just looked at her and just sympathized with her.
So she took the baby with her to the club. And she got drunk and came back with the baby at around 3 a.m.
At around 3 a.m. in the morning.
While in the house.
I was in the house, just slept. I slept. Yeah. Then I left her and came for church because on a Sunday she had gone to drink on a Saturday, only to come back on a Sunday in the morning. Now when I came back from church, that was the beginning of the ending.
So when you came back from church,
yeah,
you came and you're saying it's the beginning and the end. That
was the beginning of the ending.
The beginning of the ending.
Yeah.
How?
When I came back from church, I found her. She was in the house with the baby there seated on the seat, and then she was just busy in the kitchen there. Not that the house is big; it's just a single room. Only that you have the place for cooking, you have where the bed is placed. So I entered, and then the quarrel started. Oh, I left you. You did not even bother to look for me. I've been trying to leave you, but every time I leave you, I just find myself coming back to you. What did you give to me? What have you done unto me?
Our camera is going out of battery.
Yeah.
So, uko percentage ngapi?
Imeniambia close.
Close. Ime close.
Bado, lakini imepunguza lighting.
So I think because our bet now is around 3%.
Yeah.
And so I think we shall connect And I welcome you guys. This is the story that we are trying to understand. Still, we've not reached to a point where there is a now payment of dowry for the kid that this guy had with the wife. So I welcome you guys to, if you are new to the channel, subscribe, like this video and share. Let's meet on part 2 when we'll be talking about how it transpired, how it continued up to getting to a point where she was supposed now to pay dowry for the kid. So thank you guys, welcome. Let's meet in the next video.